What's up, guys? It's Blackwing 2040, and of course, for those who don't know, last week, Saturday, was Free Comic Book Day, and I've gotten some free comics, but last year, representing Free Comic Book Day, I did a video showing my comic book collection, and why not do it again? So, this time, my collection's a lot bigger. As you can see, I'm looking pretty, it's like, let me show you how big my collection is. It's this big. Pretty much only graphic novels. I'm a trade paperback collector. I'm not like an issue by issue by issue person. I prefer the big book. One big book. So, why don't you guys? You hear that? That's a big collection. So, let me start showing you these books. Now, these first two I have up top here, I got these from, for those who don't know, this is based on the writer DMC, aka Daryl McDaniels, from the group Run DMC. So he grew up as a big Marvel fan. He had a huge collection of Marvel books, and plus he decided to, write his own superhero book called DMC. And of course, this past New York Comic Con, I met him. He's a friend of my father, and he was kind enough to sign the copies. So, issue 1 and issue 2, I'm looking forward to his next issue, which I'm really looking forward to reading that. So that's good. Now, some of these books I've shown already. I showed you the Superboy book, and because I love Superboy, one of my favorite teenage superheroes ever. And plus, this is representing him like after he came back from the dead during the this is pretty much after Blackest Night and everything. Alright, next, my first Batman book ever. Batman, The Resurrection of Ra's al Ghul, written by Grant Morrison and Paul Dini. I recommend this book to anyone. It's a really, really good book, by the way. I want to get the storyline that's pretty much major before this. I want to get Batman and Son, so I really wanted to read that book. This book, I know, I reviewed it. You guys loved it. Sinestro Corpse War. You gotta love Geoff Johns' Green Lantern work. Who wouldn't? Alright, next book, War of the Green Lanterns. This is actually the last Green Lantern story arc that released before the New 52 began. Am I gonna review this? Possibly, because I figured why not? Because before this storyline, it was actually Brightest Day, and Brightest Day pretty much is just a cleanup of the Blackest Night. So when the time comes, I might skip over Brightest Day, but you never know what happened. But let me know in the comment section below if you guys want me to review Brightest Day. And okay, I showed you guys this Superman and Batman Volume 1, based off the 2 movies, Superman Batman Apocalypse and Superman Batman Public Enemies. Oh, pardon me, just a little quick rerun. I'm also going to show you guys my comic book collection that's also on my phone. So, let me after I finish showing these books here, because I have a lot of books on here as well. So, Superman Batman Volume 2, this is actually a really, really good story, by the way. This is really, really good. I recommend this one also. For these are like pretty much, if you want to get into anything Superman Batman related, you could start with these two, Volume 1 and 2. Alright, next, for one of my Justice League of America books, The Lightning Saga, which I also reviewed. This was written by Brad Meltzer and Geoff Johns, and it was a really good story arc, by the way. Really, really did enjoy it. And then the last 2 titles of the Justice League of America storyline, Omega and The Rise of Eclipso. Pretty good books. It didn't feel like quite solid. And also on to my favorite part of my collection. I know this is huge right here. My Teen Titan books. I love these things with a passion. I'm so glad I actually got to read this series. You see this, guys? Do you see this? I'll show every single cover for you guys. And of course, I reviewed them. A Kid's Game, which is Volume 1. The Future is Now, Volume 4. Life and Death, Volume 5. Around the World, Titans Around the World, Volume 6. Titans East, Volume 7. Titans of Tomorrow, Volume 8. On the Clock, Volume 9. Changing the Guard, Volume 10. Death Trap, Volume 11. Child's Play, Volume 12. The Hunt for Raven, Volume 13. Team Building, Volume 14. And The Prime of Life, Volume 15. And guys, I recommend this series to anyone who wants to get into Teen Titans. I recommend this series completely, okay? That is really a good place to start reading Teen Titan books. Because I repeat, guys, I wouldn't suggest reading the New 52 Titans books at all. Unless you want to read Titans Hunt. Because I heard Titans Hunt is really, really good. So I recommend that to anyone. Now, here's some of the books. Those are just some of the old books that I've gotten. Now on to the new books that I've gotten. Blackest Night Green Lantern Corps. So pretty much I have everything prepared for my Blackest Night review. This, Blackest Night Green Lantern, and the main story Blackest Night. So I'm prepared for that, guys. And here are some Superman comics. I got The Last Stand of New Krypton, Volume 1 and 2. It's a really, really good storyline. Who wrote this? James Robinson. He actually really did keep the ball rolling after where Jeff Johns left off. So it was pretty good to see how he was going to keep the story going with the new Krypton story arc. Alright, and oh my gosh, these are my favorites. I just recently bought these. I bought these like 2 days before the new year. I've got my Robin books. You guys know I'm a huge, huge Tim Drake fan, okay? So I was able to get my hands on some of the ones I was able to find, because some of the others, they're not able to find, probably because they're out of print. So I got Flying Solo. I got Days of Fire and Madness. I think this is also an Infinite Crisis Zone tie-in, if I'm correct. Now you have the 1 year later storyline, Wanted, which is really, I like this one a lot, really. I love this one. You have The Big Leagues. This is a really good one too. And you have Robin Violent Tendencies, which features the return of Stephanie Brown. And now onto, these are my big heavy hitters right here. And yes, I will review these when the time comes. I got Batman Hush, which is probably one of my favorite Batman storylines ever. And Under the Red Hood. So, oh yeah, guys, I will be reviewing these two. Trust me, along with Batman and Son, and as well as the Resurrection of Ra's al Ghul. But I got this for $30. $30. This was 25, and this was 30. I know it's pretty expensive, but it's worth the buy. I was really struggling. I'm like, I already read it online, but should I get the book? Should I get the book? And yes, I got the book. So those are just my physical copies. Now to show you my digital copies of my comics. Let's begin with, let me show you. Alright, purchases. Alright, here we go, guys. It may take a little bit long to load. I apologize for the delay. But, oh my gosh, I am so sorry, guys. You know these things happen for a reason. You know how these things are. But, okay, come on. Okay, here we are. Okay, so the pages are loaded up. Pictures. So, yeah, I have Green Lantern, Rage of the Red Lanterns, Green Lantern Corps Ring Quest, which I'm going to review very soon. I have Justice League. This is where I read the majority of the Justice League of America series. I have Ultimate X-Men Volume 2, 1, and 3 as well. I have, okay, I could just skip the Justice League of America stuff that I have here. I have the alright, you can't see the picture, but I'm just gonna name some of the ones that I have. I have Superman, War of the Supermen. I have Superman, what's it called? Superman, the Last Son of Krypton. That is a really beautiful storyline, by the way, which was written by Richard Donner and Jeff Johns. I recommend that. I would say that would be a perfect place to start if you want to read Superman comics. Yeah, so, and I also started reading some Supergirl comics. The reason why I started reading Supergirl comics because after I watched like TV show and everything, I was like, you know, now I want to read Supergirl comics. So I was able to buy some on here from the Google Play Store, and they are really really good. And don't get me wrong, I kind of developed a crush for Supergirl. I know, fanboys. And I also have The Flash by Jeff Johns, the first volume, Jeff Johns' first run of The Flash, and Jeff Johns does a brilliant job with The Flash. Not New 52 Flash, Wally West. So he did a really brilliant job with the Wally West character of The Flash. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. All the comics I have here, guys. Oh, now the images want to show up, so I guess I could show you guys now, or not. I hate this phone. I really hate this phone. Okay, so some of the pictures have loaded up already. Some haven't. Oh, now they all want to load up. Okay, so here is another one I forgot to mention. Superman, The Return of Doomsday. Here's Superman on War of the Superman right there. Superman Last Son of Krypton. Supergirl Volume 3. What else we have here? Supergirl Volume 2. Superman New Krypton Volume 4. Green Lantern Agent Orange, which I'm going to review. Superman New Krypton Volume 3. Superman New Krypton Volumes 1 and 2. Here's The Flash by Jeff Johns Volume 1 and Supergirl Volume 1. Ultimate X-Men Volume 3, which I still haven't finished reading because that book, it's kind of dull, if I may say. And Blackest Night. And Blackest Night Green Lantern. And Ultimate X-Men Volume 1. And here's the special reissue of Detective Comics issue 27, which was released on Batman Day. So yeah, that's pretty much my comic collection to you guys. It's a fancy, mighty big collection that I have here. So in the comment section below, tell me what comics do you guys read and what comics do you collect. And I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my collection. Sorry for the whole technical difficulties, but things happen for a reason. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until then, I am Vengeance, I am Darkness, I am Blackwing. Stay golden.